Get 20% off all Manscaped products plus free shipping with the promo code STTV.
Welcome back to another episode of Stoppage Time TV. Was it live and direct? Back in the flesh. Flesh hype. Hey, listen, we're back. Stoppage Time brought to you by Manscaped, the one and only true manscaping tool for you. STTV, 20% off. Don't miss out on the code. Help us. We need the budget to go up. Listen, Euro 2020. A lot has been happening, bruv. Joined with my bro, Culture Cam, as per usual. You know, Maze.
No watching it in my rollie. I left it at home.
Maze, back next week, hopefully. We'll see. But, Anyway, Euro 2020. A lot has been happening. A lot of goals, a lot of games, a lot of last-minute deciders. But there's only one place to start, I feel like. England v Germany. I feel like it's the only place to start. And you know what? Ain't no way! As Stephen A says. Ain't no way! I woke up this morning, bro. And on the back page of every newspaper, I was seeing Harry Kane getting lauded and pictured. Yeah. Ain't no way I was seeing that. Because there should be only one boy, I feel like. Only one man that should be getting held up after that game.
TSG.
The boy from Brent, bruv. Raheem Sterling. Hail him up. Real talk. Because what he's been doing this tournament off the back of a season where everybody's saying he took a dip, a Champions League final where people were saying he got shoehorned into the side, ain't making the differences.
That game as well, but anyway,
he was the most threatening. Even throughout this tournament, he's been arguably England's most threatening player. He's been the only real goal scorer aside from Kane's obviously goal yesterday.
He's literally scored one every England match.
Bro, a man there was a tweet I seen yesterday that said,
yeah, and every match England have won, he's literally scored the winner.
Pretty much. But there was a tweet I think that said perfectly, a man that's the most hated man in the country is carrying the most ungrateful country on his back, bro. And I couldn't think of a better way to put it. Like, the performances he's putting in, and I'm sure everyone before the tournament would have said, I'm not sure about Raheem starting. I'm not sure about, coming in, whether he should be playing. Bro, all the doubters. And that's including us. Like, we had Foden, we had Grealish, we had Sancho. Everyone had different combinations. Because you looked at the form and you said, why? But, brother, he's shutting everyone up and putting respect on his head. And we said before, these tournaments, bro, it can affect your legacy or it can raise your legacy, bro. The Champions League final miss, you remember last year I was saying, bro, it's a little stain on him.
Champions League semi-final.
Semi-final, sorry, the Lyon miss, yeah.
Quarters.
Was it quarters?
Leon, yeah.
Leon, yeah. But you thought, I said that was a little stain. This is how you remove them stains. Carry jobs like this. So for me, first thing I want to start off, I'm sure I'll let you do your Grealish speech, but Raheem Sterling, I just want to say apologies on behalf of anybody on the Stoppage Time team. We hail you up, my brother. Long live Raheem.
Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, to back that, like, as I said earlier, like, he's actually scored every winning goal England have had this tournament has been through Sterling. And look, we got to look through Sterling's career, yeah. The one thing we've now got to say is his biggest attribute is his mentality, bro. He rises every single time in terms of whether it's media backlash, whether it's people talking about he brought his mama home, and whether it's whatever, whether it's the Liverpool fans, bro, shopping it, whatever, it's Liverpool fans hating on him, everything like that. He has gone through so much, and in this season, I feel like it was even more this season than it has been at any point of his career. I feel like people this season, it was fully like he's finished. Not finished, but it's like
he ain't what we thought we were.
Yeah, exactly. It started getting to that point, and he continues to rise. And look, this tournament, as I just said, me included, I wanted somebody else on the left-hand side. He come through this tournament, and he's really taken it. Like, you can see when he's playing with the pride, first, of being at Wembley, yeah? The pride of, or not even the pride, he wants to prove people wrong as well. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And you can see that in his performance. Yesterday, against Germany, he was trying to run with the ball. He was trying to excite the crowd. Sometimes, he could have passed it, but just that energy that he was giving, winning some free kicks, you can see he actually wants to put this nation on his back, bro. Fact. And the fact that he's actually getting the goals, I got to give him massive credit. His mentality, bro, is different, bro. It's different. Like, a lot of people look at mentality and think mentality is just being a hard nut or gassing everyone up around you. Nah, bruv. How you deal with adversity, bro. What did I say about? Remember when I used to talk about? Cho is gonna get adversity one day. Sancho is gonna get. How are these guys gonna bounce
you up
to knock you down? Sterling's been built up about 5 times and knocked down about 5 times, and each time he keeps coming back. He
reaches higher, bro, every time.
Bro, honestly, you gotta give him massive credit. Like, I'm not gonna say he's balling out of his mind. I've seen him play better, but the fact that he's actually being decisive, bro, he's deciding games. Bro, massive credit,
for
man.
me, I'd like Bruno this season. How much credit has he gotten for being decisive, and maybe not influencing the game as much? But this is where you feel like at international tournament, bro. I don't care about if you're playing the solid. Get the decisive thing that gets him through. They haven't beaten Germany in however many years it was in a competition. It matters more to England, this rivalry, if anything, since '66. Come on, like this man's doing history at this point. So credit Raheem. Do you know what I mean? All dues,
man. I gotta rate it.
100%. And the other difference maker in this game, let's be real, bruv. Like Jack Grealish, we gotta say it.
Come on, man.
Came on, made the difference, got the 2 assists. Luke Shaw as well played a massive. Got one assist. Luke Shaw got the other one. Yeah, Luke Shaw incredible as well. I thought for that little bit of play, but. Speak on it, bruv. You're the Jack Grealish guy. You're the Jack Grealish #1 fan club owner, the CEO here. So talk to me, please,
bro.
Because
for me, look, I've said it before. I say it again. He's England's best player. It's as simple as that. He's the best player in the country. Facts, bro. He's the best player in the country, and he is actually for me, he's a world level player, bro. Like, he can go to any team and play and not look out of place. That's how I see it. And
you think yesterday was an indication of that? Because I think one of the biggest even I've had is on the big stage against the big teams. We haven't seen him at that level. Aston Villa, he's not getting Champions League. England, he's barely getting selected. Was that kind of like what you've been saying?
Yeah, honestly, bro. Because a lot of people say, he's at Villa. What would he be like in a big team? Is playing with these players big enough, or does he need to still prove it somewhere else that he's good enough and won't look out of place with any of these players? These guys give him the ball and want him to make things happen. He come on 0-0. He's playing against all these top players, and he changed the game. When he come on, it was 0-0. He changed the game. Do you know how many touches he had in that match when he came on? 7 touches and had a hand in 2 goals. That's what you call a quality player, bro.
Efficient.
Bro, 20 minutes on the pitch and the game was there and it was gone. And for me, I don't get how he can't start for this country, bro. Like, I don't get it. I'm not going to we'll talk about Southgate in a bit, but I don't get how a player like that can't start for his country. And, bro, you guys need to think about how unique Grealish is, bro. This guy plays for Aston Villa. Did you see when he came on the pitch?
Yeah.
The stadium stood up, bro. That's some David Beckham type clout. When he warmed up, the stadium stood up. Bro, he's not at Man United. He's not at Chelsea. He's not at Villa. He's not at Arsenal. He's at Villa. He's a Villa player.
I reckon he's the lowest club player that fans have got behind like this. Because normally it's always the superstars. It's the Gerrard, the Lampards, the Rooneys. But as you said, he's not in that mold, bruv. And I'm talking like even Box Park, all you're seeing is #7 Grealish shirt. Yesterday I was seeing wearing Grealish shirts. So it seems like everyone.
Bro, listen, when he hopped on, the commentator said he's the poster boy. And that's what he is, bro. He's the poster boy of this nation, bro. Obviously, at the moment, Sterling is doing it through application. But Jack Grealish is that guy. And it's funny because they tried to, I was talking with Rance earlier today, bro. Like, Phil Foden got the trim trying to do the whole Gaza thing, but the real Gaza is probably Jack Grealish, and Foden is playing like Gaza from the documentaries, not Gaza, not Gaza, not prime Gaza. He's playing like Gaza, exactly. You know that
Everton Gaza. Everton
Gaza. Not even Everton Gaza.
Rangers.
The documentary Gaza. You know when he was like drinking a cup of tea in his dressing gown and that.
Stop.
Bro, you know that one?
I know it's
but that is who he is. The whole media were trying to gas up Foden to be that, but it's Jack Grealish, bro. It's Jack Grealish, and bro, I don't want to go on and on and on about it, but for me, he's the best player this country got, and you've got to start him. We got Ukraine next, who are going to play a low block. He's probably going to go back to a back 4. Put Jack Grealish in the 10, bro. Obviously, Sterling's undroppable now.
I'm sure.
So
Kane
put him in the 10.
In Southgate's here saying, yo,
Get him, bro. What? That's the first opportunity I had to cut like in the whole tournament.
100%. Yeah, that's what I was.
Bro,
he didn't have a shot before that game. So
no, but he had the clear one before that.
Oh, the half-time
the touch where he took the touch.
You know what? I've been looking at that properly.
I'll give Hummels a lot of credit for that as well.
I've been looking at that properly. He couldn't shoot with his left foot. He couldn't. I thought initially he could have. Oh, maybe, but I thought he could have. I need to look at it again, but I thought.
Not a finisher.
Listen, just throw yourself at it, bro.
I thought he could, but I don't think he could have shot with his left foot. So I actually get why he did that, but he just didn't have a good touch. That's
got his goal in the end. The other one I want to give a shout out to as well, Pickford. I thought Pickford had a big game.
What, Harry Maguire, bro?
Harry Maguire?
Harry Maguire,
because he's someone before the tournament they were saying, yo, is he going to be fit? Is he not going to be fit? And you'd think he'd be match fitnessing his way through into it. But I thought in the last group game, his passing out of the back was one of the pluses that England had. And then yesterday as well, against Germany as well, like pretty impressive. But
bro, I do you know what? Yeah, it's crazy how much, as we were saying, it's mad how international tournaments can have such an effect on people. Like if Maguire can walk away from this tournament with his reputation sky high, depending, because he's come in and he's looked assured. And I said it, no disrespect to Tyrone Mings, he was really good, but there's just something different when Harry Maguire is on the pitch instead of Mings. And like, it's not even trying to disrespect Mings, but it's just something different type of assurance. Sorry, and bro, he won 100% of his aerial duels yesterday. He even in the box. If you check his stats, especially for the game, I'm not really a guy for stats with defenders, but if you see it, it was nearly perfect, everything that he did. And bro, that was a top performance against a good team. And what I don't like is that people are turning around now and saying that Germany are rubbish. Germany are this. Germany. Before the Croatia match, everyone said Modric, Brozovic, and Kovacic are going to dominate England. Didn't happen. We move. Germany now, Declan Rice and Phillips versus Goretzka and Kroos, they're going to walk all over them. It was all that. Now England win, and now Germany are a shit team again. Like,
you know how these tournaments are though, man. It's because there's so much on the line. It's going to be almost ultimate reaction to everything. So I get it why people might criticize Germany, because for me personally, I thought that was one of the things as well. And I want to touch on Southgate's tactics as well, because I thought Germany's poor performance played a part in England's growing confidence throughout the game.
You think Germany?
I'm not saying Germany were awful, but I'm saying in the group stage, they were better than I thought they were. So I thought they were shit in the group stage. Then I was like, you lot are decent, all right. Then against England, it was like, where we were saying the wing backs were so important, we hardly saw Kimmich and Gosens get involved. And then I thought Southgate, maybe his plan actually worked, where he played a 5 at the back and said, maybe it was an instruction to not get Shaw and Trippier as up. That way they were able to nullify those two. And I thought, you know what? Maybe it worked with the back 5, having Phillips and Rice. I thought Rice probably had his best game of the tournament as well yesterday.
Yeah, definitely.
So it was one of those where I was like, cohesively as a defense. And then on the counter, you've got Saka, Sterling, and Kane you can rely on. I thought Southgate's plan actually kind of worked. Do you think there was over criticism before the game? Because before the game, everyone was going crazy. Like, it was like, Southgate's wrong, we're going to lose this, But then how the game went, you look at it, Germany, I didn't think really threatened. There weren't a chance. Havertz had some decent touches outside, but I didn't really think there was anything clear cut where Germany were like, all right, Germany are going to get back into it. I didn't feel like they got out of second gear.
Bro, it's, you know what, like, I said it was a masterclass by him, and people were like, like I'm chatting rubbish and I'm hating. I mean, no, I'm doing the most or whatever. But just like what you just said, Germany's biggest threats this tournament were Kimmich and Gosens, right? So he played the 5 at the back, and he went with a pragmatic approach, right? But what he did is left it to be Kroos, because he nullified them. It's Kroos and Goretzka versus Rice and Phillips.
Yeah,
that's where the game is going to be won. Who's going to penetrate that? And these two held it down. Phillips and Rice held it down in that position. I think Phillips made like 11 recoveries. Rice had the most tackles and interceptions on the pitch. So them two did their job, and they kept a clean sheet, by the way. So he nullified what Germany's biggest threats were, for 70 minutes. Then 70 minutes in, he made a substitution. That substitution went and had a hand in the 2 goals. So he got it, everything he did, he was right.
100%.
I don't see what people are saying he shouldn't wait until the 70th minute. Now, I'm not saying every single game England play, Gareth Southgate needs to wait to the 70th minute. That's risky. Yarmolenko can just ping one from 30 yards in the top corner and we're fucked. But what I'm saying is situational. Exactly. He got his tactics spot on. And do you know what? Yeah, I knew. Yeah, before the game, through whispers. Yeah, that England.
Sources.
Through whispers that England's aim was to highlight the weaknesses of Kimmich, Ginter, and Hummels. Where did those goals come from?
That area. That
England got everything they planned for spot on.
And
that's what they trained all week to get at Kimmich, Ginter, and Hummels. Both goals came from the left-hand side. Bro, they got Gareth Southgate masterclass.
Spot on. And the thing is, you have to credit the in-game changes as well for me, because I think we always talk about that's where the manager, that's your trump card almost in-game. What tweaks are you going to do? What changes are you going to make? When you've got Deschamps in the France game bringing on Sissoko, brother, you've got Grealish here. Better change. Like, it all depends on how the game is going as well. But
it's because people think Grealish, it's because people think Grealish should start. That it's like, oh, Grealish comes on, it's like, oh, it doesn't really matter because Grealish should have started. So him having them hands in 2 goals just means Gareth Southgate's dumb. But that's not how football is, bro. That's a very black and white way of looking at the game.
In regards to Germany, though, where do you think it went wrong for them? Like, does Jürgen Loh, obviously now he's done.
Gone, innit?
Yeah. But I look at some of their bigger players. Muller, that big chance. I thought throughout the tournament as well, Muller, who's someone, is a tournament guy, always turned up for Germany. This tournament wasn't.
Hasn't he got like 10 World Cup goals?
Bro,
10? 9 or 10? He got 5 in his first one. I'm sure he got 10.
I think it's like Ronaldo, Klose, and then it's Muller.
Klose is first. Klose is first.
Ronaldo, then Muller.
And I think it's
someone let us know in the comments, bro. I'm sure someone will tell us.
I don't think he's third. I don't think he's third. But anyway, yeah, carry on.
But yeah, I just thought some of their bigger names. Gnabry, I thought was MIA. I thought Sane. I know he didn't start all the games, but he wasn't that great. Cruz, I thought after the was it the France game? Up until that game, I thought he was having a good tournament. Then once Pogba almost got the better of him, Jules, the confidence.
Cruz, that was the first game, mate.
Was that the first game? Sorry, yeah. Pogba, I think, crunched him in, and I thought, yo, you might have sucked the life out of him at that moment. But did you think it was something Jürgen Loh got wrong, or the players didn't step up for Germany?
You know what? It's a tough one. I think I don't think. You know what? Yeah, the defense I don't think is that great. First of all. He made big calls, by bringing Muller back in, who was the other person he retired? He retired Hummels.
Smells of desperation.
And you said that early, and I said, you know what, maybe he could be showing faith, but now in hindsight, it looks like maybe it was a bad decision because Muller didn't do anything really. But you know what, I think it's a combination of both. You look at Germany through, even in their qualifiers and stuff, for a long time, Germany have looked like they're just not up for it no more. I don't know what it is, but then people thought maybe it's because Muller and these men got exiled, bring them back in, but nothing changed. I just think it's the end of the cycle, bro. He's been there since 2006.
15 years, bro. When was the last time you heard an international manager at a job for 15 years, bro? How many tournaments?
That's a madness. So, exactly, and he what? Yeah, Euro 2008 final, quarter-final, semi-final of the World Cup 2010, I think. Yeah. World Cup 2014. Yeah, he's done his thing, innit? Like, he's done
since
Confederations in 2013.
2018 and onward.
No, that was Brazil.
It just hasn't.
He won a Confederations.
Yeah, he did. Which one was that one? 2015.
The Goretzka one.
2015. Yeah.
Yeah, but I just think since 2008, it just obviously hasn't gone away. But as you say, I think it's the end of a cycle. Flick coming in now, I think that should give them kind of back
some new life.
I think they've also got some young talents as well.
Yeah.
Where I know previously I said, like, I don't think they've got that many coming through, but Musiala coming through as well, so they've got a couple.
And even if we're talking about young players, only guy that really showed out yesterday was Havertz. Yeah, I mean, and I know how high they have Havertz in that country. They see him apparently as their best talent since Ballack.
They've got to build a team.
That's what I've heard anyway. They said that he's their best talent since Ballack. So, and that's exactly.
That's big, bro.
So they need to really do is now just all right, Muller, all them. Cruz. I'm sorry, Cruz is retired. All right, fair enough. But Cruz has been a legend. He's been one of the great midfielders. But I mean, I saw Mason Mount trample him in the Champions League, and I just saw him do absolutely nothing in England. Maybe it's like, everyone, Father Time catches up with everybody. You know what I'm trying to say? So
to have Kimmich as your replacement,
exactly. Bro, but do you know what it is though? But you know what it is? They prioritize the old guys though. He brought them in and prioritized them.
I think that was the initial success he had with them. That's why. Once you give him a World Cup, it's hard to.
Do you think it would have been different if Kimmich and Goretzka were in midfield? I think it's a lot more athleticism. No, against England. a lot more athleticism, a lot more bite.
Yeah,
Cruz, it was very. You know what? Yeah, in a game like that with Phillips and Rice, who are two young athletic guys. That's not what Cruz wants, bro. That's not what Cruz wants to be playing against.
Because
Goretzka is a great call to play
Cruz
him
on bench. I'm like, you're not gonna make an impact off the bench. So I'd rather start you and make that change later.
But you know what? You know why Goretzka came in? Because I've been seeing on German Twitter randomly, or something I found myself there. I'm seeing they complain that Gundogan and Cruz are too similar, so he had to make the decision between them both. But Goretzka and Kimmich would have been it's a Bayern Munich's midfield. That would have been an elite midfield, I think. I think that would have given England trouble because Goretzka was bombing on as well. Declan Rice got booked in the first
First game back,
no, he got booked in the first 10 minutes and he had to play 80 minutes in.
On eggshells, bro. Yeah.
That's credit to them for that. But now I think people need to give England a little bit more credit overall, man. Like 0 goals conceded. Come on, man. I know it's only been 4 goals scored, but 0 goals conceded. I've seen Portugal scum their way to a Euros. Disgusting. And I'm sorry, France were not brilliant in the World Cup. They weren't, bro. They played solid football and used Mbappe as an outlet. England are doing the same thing in terms of trying to be solid. Listen, the team that are most solid are going to win the tournament. So, boy, let's see how long it's coming. Talking about the next game, I actually think, I'm telling you now, I actually think Ukraine and Denmark, if England go through, or let's say Denmark go through and not Czech Republic, I actually think those are harder games than Italy and Belgium. I think England will beat Italy and Belgium, bro. No cap. I think those two games are
the complacent little teams like that. Iceland,
100, bro.
You've seen this before.
Away from Wembley as well. Ukraine's gonna be a tough game. I hope people don't think it's gonna be easy. That's gonna be tough.
Shevchenko,
but then
got that slander, you know,
bro.
Shevchenko,
yeah. But I'm telling you, I think England. If England get to the final, it's coming home.
Don't jinx it.
I'm just saying, if they get to the final, I'm confident they'll win the final.
You move anyway. You touched on France there.
I want to know what.
No. Actually, his heart's not in England, so we're good.
Hey, semi-final match changing now. Semi-final match.
It's not. Your heart's not in England.
Listen. Hey, we'll move on to France anyway. France, Switzerland.
Our sweepstake teams. Thank you very much. Knocked you out.
I can't lie to you.
Knocked you out. My Switzerland boys.
For me, one of the biggest disappointments of the tournament. Favorites of the tournaments, bro.
I told you France hype. I told man France hype. France hype.
Where should we start on this? Deschamps, Mbappe.
And he's starting Mbappe.
Switzerland, let's go.
For me, Mbappe cost France the whole tournament, bro. And that's not by just because of his penalty. As I said on Dos Locos, bro, let's go back. Started the tournament by dissing Giroud for absolutely no reason, publicly dissing him. Giroud said, some people ain't passing to me or whatever. Mbappe had already had beef with him in the dressing room about it, and then was so angry that he went and held a presser another day to bitch about it. Yeah. Already that hit the morale of the nation, bro. If you see when Vieira was talking on ITV, every single time he was on ITV, he was saying this team is not a team. They're not a team no more. They're not a team. Vieira knew, but he would never dig out who is it. But he kept saying the morale ain't there, bro. The morale ain't there. Only thing he said is it's good that we've got a manager like Deschamps because he can potentially contain it.
Yeah.
But the morale of the team was already not there. Then all of a sudden, apparently internally, Mbappe is throwing fits that he wants to be on set pieces. You've never scored a free kick in your career,
and they put him on it.
What are you doing? What? You're going full Hollywood now. You know what I mean? You're getting full Hollywood. So you diss Giroud, yeah, because your big bro OG Benzema's there now. You're feeling good. You know when the OG comes now, you'll start hyping. That's how it was. Yeah, I mean, you're dissing the guy you won the World Cup with. Yeah. Even so, just respect your elders, bro.
Yeah, for real.
Anyway, move on from that. Then you're on set pieces. When did you become a set? I'm seeing Mbappe take corners.
Never scored a free kick in his career, by the way.
Bro, never scored a free kick in his career, and he's on corners. And then let's not just move away from it. He was dreadful this tournament, bro. He was wasteful. Yes, in that game, I know they were 3-1 up. You should never be going to 3-3. But Mbappe had like 3 chances on a plate. Every game, Mbappe had an open shot. So all this talk that people are throwing at Morata and that, sorry, I'm seeing Mbappe miss sitters just because he's your favourite player. Have the same energy, bro. Mbappe was that was a Hall of Shame tournament, bro.
100%.
And I'm just being real. That's a Hall of Shame. Like, and I'm like, you see me, like, I don't like telling people, oh, they need to humble themselves or anything like that, because do what you want to do. But the fact that you come out and showed that arrogance by dissing Giroud and all that type of stuff, this tournament, maybe he needed that because he needed to humble down, bro.
We love Mbappe. We're big fans of him. So it's not even like, you know, oh, you lot are sticking out. Bro, we're big fans of him, but you have to call it how it is. And this was a shambolic tournament, in all honesty. But for me, it's not just the goals, it's the lack of even involvement.
He was selfish as well. A lot of time
throughout the games, he was selfish. And one thing you touched on there as well about the team togetherness. For me, I felt like the togetherness of the team and their defense was the two biggest factors in France winning that World Cup. And that was arguably the two biggest things missing. Now, as much as I can look at Mbappe and say he's been a shambles and all this, I have to look at Deschamps as well, bro. I have to look at him and say, bro, your decision to switch up the formation for this game when you've had that proven method that's worked for you, putting Rabiot at left wing back. I'm sorry, shambles decision. Selecting Lenglet.
I actually thought he was all right.
I don't know.
I'm not going to lie. I thought... I think Rabiot and Pogba were the only ones that actually were decent that game, bro.
Listen, I thought he had
and
two
Benzema
chances
scored
where he
too,
got through on the end and that, but I thought defensively he was getting killed. But for me, I just thought, I'm looking at the Rabiot decision and thinking, you left Theo Hernandez at home. You left Ferland Mendy at home.
You know, Rabiot wasn't meant to go.
Rabiot wasn't meant to
go. He
was
in the reserve squad and something happened by his mum.
He refused to go to the reserve team and you called him up again.
That's bad.
That tells me you're fucking up the team morale as well. So as much as we're blaming Mbappe, you have to look at that as well, bruv.
Yeah.
So for me, and then people have been saying this French team is the most talented, attacking, it's got the most, you know, quality group of players that they've had. And we always say, listen, if you've got the talent there, you've got to make use of it. What the style he's been playing with this French team, do you think it's good?
I've never been that gassed off.
And the thing is, it's for me, I'm for it if what you've had is working and proven. But this last game, when you try and switch it up and you going even more defensive, I'm like, similarly to Jurgi Low, I feel like this is his low moment. You know, Jurgi Low had that in 2018 World Cup. This is your moment like that. I don't. And
it's going tits up at the moment. Are you seeing about the Rabiot's mum and stuff? Rabiot's mum
calling out Mbappe's family,
saying that humble him, like he's too gassed and he kicked his penalty so like that. Yeah, he's not for his level and all that. And she's like,
this is who you called back in.
And Varane's family are beefing. Pavard's family are beefing Pogba's family.
It's a mess.
It's a mess.
So for me, it's one of those like every time
her mum was. Did you see the video? She was patting in Mbappe's family. You know, whispering in their ear like. Listen, I was like, yo, talking that stick talk.
She didn't hold the one bang.
Bro, that stick talk still.
So for me, I'm just like...
You don't use them low-key racist.
100%.
She's his agent as well. She's
merde.
Bro, it's happening.
Hey, no, 100%. But then you look at it like every time they've had an implosion like that, 2002, 2010, break it up, fam. It's the end of, and not the end of a cycle, even if you want to say, because it will probably be a lot of the core group of players. But I just think Deschamps' time has now come to an end. And with Zidane available for me now, he's not going to take a job in the summer. I know you were saying even on Dos Locos, it's too soon.
He's too young for that.
For me, it makes too much sense. That's the problem. It almost makes too much sense where you're like, he's a legend. Tournament, when we talk about tournament managers, Zidane's won the Champions League how many times now?
Yeah.
Bro, perfect for it. You got 1 year to bring this harmony back. Who better to bring him back than the guy who 3/4 of this team idolize and look up?
Yeah, literally.
The guy who they all of their earliest football memories was Zidane. If it ain't the Leverkusen volley, it's the 98. It's the Euro 2000. Something. So who better for me?
What a legend.
I don't think you can...
What a legend. Bro, yeah.
Bro, it's crazy.
Zidane is different.
It just makes too much sense for me. So I feel like France, with everything that's happened now, how it's all imploded, let Deschamps say thank you for your services, get Zidane in. World Cup is round the corner. You got 1 year. Germany are doing it with Flick. So I don't want to hear this thing about
do you think though, like, don't you think Deschamps should be given at least, like, you know, he just won the World Cup. All right, it was a bad time. Maybe the World Cup is going to be in winter of 2022. Maybe he can just rectify himself.
It's a bit like the Portugal manager. Every national trophy you win gives you that leeway. But for me, I feel like national tournaments, because they're once every 4 years, You fail at one, it's got to be costly, bro. No more. I don't want to see this thing of Jurgen Low, 15-year national managers. Brother, you have your 4-year run, you get one chance at the World Cup, one chance at the Euros, you're out the door then. Worst thing is as well, let's not forget, Euro 2016 as well, he was a favourite. And he let arguably one of the worst Portugal teams. You see, like now we rate Portugal and look at their squad. Go look at that team. You're seeing Vieirinha, Eder, howlers all up in that Portugal team, and they lost to them.
João Mario. Yeah, but you know what?
Deschamps, we want his head. We want his head.
You know what? I feel
Are you going to Holland soon anyway?
Yeah, of course.
Energy.
Yeah, and you know what? Yeah, but thanks for that anyway. Because Switzerland, we got out for my sweepstake team. I remember everyone was talking. Thank you. I'll take my victory right there. But you know, we gotta give a bit of credit. You know what? It's mad with what happened with Paul Pogba, because personally for me, it's so mad. You know, I think that's the best performance I've seen of Pogba in a totality of a game. But then he had the low moment of giving the goal. I'm telling you, for me, 90th minute, forget about Juventus. I don't know about you. Forget about Juventus. Yeah, for Man United and France in the last 5 years, I actually think that was his best performance, bro. The guy was getting on the ball. The guy was getting past players. Putting it on a plate. You see his ball to Thuram. Yeah. See his ball to Mbappe. He scored a screamer. The guy was different for that whole game. And no cap, if France went through, that was the type of performance where he would have walked away and people would be like, you're going to win player of the tournament.
Yeah, 100%.
He got let down by these guys. But the highs and lows, the life of Nabil, yeah? When you have, it's just that moment. It's the 90th minute.
Bro,
I know, and listen, when you look at it, Benzema gave him the ball, but he should have done better though.
I get it.
Now, it's not like he was dancing and nearly should have went to the corner and he got taken the ball off him and they went and scored. No, but 90th minute, bro, I'm telling you, you got to know what's going on. You got tackled and then he scored. It's the highs and lows, but he tried his hardest to go and rectify it by putting it on a plate for Mbappe, and Mr. Arrogance goes and moves mad. You know what I mean? So
across his body and hits it with his weak. Like, this is when your confidence is gone.
Yeah.
But
he was great, man. I can't lie.
I think people are going crazy with that as well, because I'm sorry, Kimpembe was on all four buses.
Yeah, but your defender gets beaten.
I don't care,
defenders
bro.
get taken. I hate when defenders get
halfway line
for getting taken on.
Nah, bro, I don't care. When you've lost the ball on the halfway line, Kimpembe's been getting all the praise this season for his PSG run, right? Standing next to Marquinhos, everyone's been saying, and then you're on all fours. Nah, bro, we was calling Davinson Sanchez when he got spun like a Beyblade.
No, but that was yo.
Listen,
posterized.
This was you getting posterized as well, bro. I'm sorry. But
yeah, I don't know, but I think Pogba was the only person that really turned up over. Benzema scored the goals. I don't think he was an amazing performance.
Griezmann was good as well.
What, he was working hard. You know what I mean? He was working hard.
You got to appreciate the hard work, man. I know you man are tech man.
No, but I like it. But do you know what? I think Pogba was unlucky, man. This tournament. Fair enough to it. Fair play to him.
He was balling out. I can't balling out. But we'll move on anyway. Let's get into it. Holland. I was going to say Portugal, Belgium. We'll do that next. Holland, bruv. Listen. You see this? I wasn't even too upset by it because of how it happened. We were dominating for pretty much 60.
Who is it that beat you again?
Czech Republic.
The team that England beat, right?
1-0?
England beat them,
last game, yeah. Like, for me, it was...
all of a sudden, Czech Republic are a good team, innit?
This guy. Listen, lad, coming home. We got sent home off the back of a red card, basically. A red card completely fucked it up. But before the red card, I want to touch on, because you were saying Mbappe, costly miss. Muller, we were saying 2 minutes ago, costly miss. I think everybody's forgotten the Marlon chance that
Marlon. Yeah, you didn't mention that the other day.
Bro. Right before you score that, the licked situation doesn't even happen. Because of that miss. And I don't even want to kill Marlon too much, because he was actually brilliant. I thought much better option than Weghorst and will be the future as well. But brother, De Ligt, I'm sorry, man. No excuses for that. He's my dud of the round. He's my dud of the round for that, bro. Like,
apparently he's got a history of doing that at Juventus, some handball thing. Like
he has been sent off a couple of times.
What kind of history is this?
You slipped and slapping the ball away. Like, it makes no sense to me. Let the man go through, score the goal. You've still got 11 men.
Panic, bro.
Bozo moment for
Panic.
me.
I remember in year 6, when I was in year 6, the ball went past the keeper. I was the only one on the line. He came, I slapped the ball, bro. Got sent off. I cried, fam. I cried. I went behind the tree and cried. And I got sent off.
Bro,
it's panic, fam. Panic, bro.
This is happening at the Euros on the big stage when he's meant to be one of the bright stars in the team, one of the up and coming breakouts, as we were saying with Felix and all these youngsters we're looking at. You go and have a stinker moment like that. I'm sorry, you've got to hold the L there. But also,
Marlon, bro, 2 minutes before that, bro, was awful. Before. He had to bury that.
Oh, he's going to have sleepless nights for that. That's why I don't want to kill it. I already know he's going to suffer with that every night. But the other ones I want to talk about, I'm sorry, but Ginny and Depay. I have to look at the big dogs. I have to. Ginny, I was talking about Golden Boot.
10
Ginny
passes,
in the group
player
stage.
number 10.
No,
the
9
game
completed.
is finished.
9 passes completed.
Until Ginny moves away from playing number 10, football's finished.
Brother.
Football's not recovering, bro. I'm telling you that now. 10 passes playing number 10.
It is.
I grew up with Ronaldinho in that, you know, in the 10 role, in Iniesta in that. And now Ginny is playing 10 passes.
The only benefit of the doubt I'm going to give...
No, this is a crime. This is a crime.
Because he was more like a shadow striker. He was like a Dele Alli type number 10. He weren't really stringing passes like that, let's say. But... absolute stinkfest from him. I thought one of his worst performances I've seen, even from a Liverpool. I haven't seen him play that badly. Depay, another one. How many touches do you want to take, bro? You see, like you were saying, Mbappe was selfish. I felt like Depay was selfish this game. He wanted everything for himself. I'm going to take 4 or 5 touches. And then your big players don't perform. You have a bozo moment in your defense where you go a goal down. They then have all the momentum. And Frank de Boer, I'm sorry. You just go to show your cluelessness. Martin de Roon staying on for 90 minutes. For what? For what? You're down to 10 men and you're still keeping 2 defensive mids. For what? Like, the ineptness showed for me. So everything that could go wrong for Holland went wrong in about the space of 15 minutes, bro. Thank you very much. We're all packing and going home.
Holland, bruv. Holland have been bottlers, though, bruv.
Listen,
Holland have been bottlers my whole life.
I said we were Vibes FC. I wasn't expecting anything. But when you get that kind of route, you get told Czech Republic, Denmark and Wales. It's brother, only I could pick Tottenham and Holland to support and have it blow up like this in my face.
Bro, it's been tough, and you just got Nuno as well. But we'll get into that later.
Nuno hype.
Ginny, I'm not even going to talk about Ginny. Bro, I used to see Ginny play number 10 for Newcastle. And he used to score goals only at St. James's Park. I don't think he even scored an away goal. And where was the game?
He was just scored away and it wasn't at Newcastle.
No, I think he only scored away. I think he only scored because I remember when he finally scored away for Liverpool, they were like saying something like his
first away goal.
Some crap like that. But where was the game? The Holland game? Was it at home?
I don't think so.
It wasn't at home.
Nah. It was where? Yeah, something like that.
So Ginny away from home in the 10 role. Bro, this is the pattern in his career, bro. You know what I mean? It's not a surprise. So, boy.
But we'll move on anyway. Holland, Vibes FC, done, packed, sent home. But the holders got packed and sent home as well, bro. Portugal. Talk to me. What did you think of that game with Belgium?
You know what? Yeah. I thought if Portugal are going to get anywhere in this competition, it's just going to be because they're hard to beat. You know what I mean? They're just going to shithouse their way through. But I was never really as high as everyone on Portugal's players. I feel like people are going on like their team is stacked. They're not stacked.
We were saying that in the preview.
They're not stacked. Jota, you're not that guy, bro. I'm sorry.
He ain't international level.
Diogo Jota, whatever. You're not that guy. You're not that level, bro. I'm sorry. And then Bruno. You know what I think about Bruno? Look, disappearing act all tournament. I'm not surprised, bro. Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm not surprised. He was even getting on the bench. Bernardo, overrated player, in my opinion. I think Bernardo is good, but he gets away with murder, bruv. Honestly, like, if Sterling puts out what Bernardo does all the time, it's criticized.
Worse than Sterling in this club yet, and had an absolute stink fest of a tournament.
Bro,
but I've not heard one peep.
We weren't heard one peep. You see, in 18-19, the season KDB got injured first, Bernardo was out of his mind. He was playing so good. Since then, since he did that little racial joke to Mendy, yeah, the ancestors, bro, said, yeah, you're finished. You're finished. That's the end of you, bro. Because since then, bro, I haven't seen Bernardo Silva like that. For me, he's an overrated player. He's a good player, but I think people have him at this light as if he's like one of these leading players. No, he's not. I'm sorry. So I was never high on that. Danilo and William Carvalho. Bro, I feel like I've been watching William Carvalho for 40 years now. Bro, I saw him at the under 21s and he looked the same. He looked the same. Like, we need to investigate him because everyone, if he was African, Nigerian or something, they'll say he's fake age.
Yo,
I need to investigate William Carvalho, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He's had that mustache for years.
For years, bro. Years. Bro, it's looking like mine, bro.
Angolan birth certificate looking shaky.
Bro, I'm telling you this now, bro. Like, I've seen him for 4 years. Danilo, he's come from nowhere, but I thought he was doing all right. But then Santos, dashed them or whatever. But if you look at their team, 40-year-old Pepe, who's still doing his thing though, big him up. But all round, Cancelo got the injury. All round, that team's not that good. People going on like they're littered with quality. They're not that good.
Whatever quality I felt like they had didn't turn up in those names like you said. The Bernardos, the Brunos, Ruben Diaz as well. Cancelo's out injured. It was still almost too reliant on Ronaldo, I felt like. We were still waiting for Ronaldo to kind of dig us out and we'll be defensively solid. And I'm sorry, their defense was I think the first game was the only one they kept a clean sheet. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's completely not against what I thought.
100%. So for me, it's like you tried to shithouse this tournament almost like you tried to in the last one. It's like, I don't know. I've seen no growth from the manager, from the team, nothing. So for me, I thought it was deserved to go out. And then like the goal they went out to as well, Torgan Hazard, brother, straight out the top draw, fam. Like,
keeper maybe Rui Patricio.
Yeah, Rui Patricio though. I mean, he's another one. How long's he been there, bro?
Yeah.
But
he's not. He's not. I was gonna say, is Rui Patricio the guy that saved?
Nah, that was Ricardo.
No, yeah.
That was Ricardo. I thought it was almost the same as us.
That pest, yeah, bro. No gloves, and he buried the penalty against us. Yeah, bro. He saved one of our pens with no gloves, and then buried it and ran off. In that grey kit, I remember.
England are lucky.
You remember that grey
round back then,
bro.
boy. That would have been a cookie. But just on Belgium as well, yeah. Shout out Lias, because I was chatting to him yesterday, and he come up with a shout, and I was like, "This is food for thought, you know." Now, Ballon d'Or race, as we know, Kante's been eliminated from it. Right now, I've said Lewandowski, I think, is still the front runner after a great season. I think he's put respect on his name at the Euros. Tried to do his bit. The rest of the man them let him down. But then there was a name I heard yesterday, and I was like, yo, if Romelu Lukaku now wins the Euros with Belgium, after dislodging Juve with Inter, and let's say he finishes top scorer at the Euros, was top scorer in Serie A.
No, Ronaldo was top scorer in Serie A.
Oh, second or third?
Yeah, second. Yeah, second.
Is Lukaku within a big legitimate shout to win the Ballon d'Or this year?
Well, definitely more than Kante. Let's get that out there. But yeah,
but I mean, it was a good shout.
That's a good shout. Top scorer of the if he gets top scorer of the Euros and wins the Euros, should he get Ballon d'Or?
Yeah. Because
why not? Yeah, why not win the league with thingy? Yeah, because you know what? As you said, I'm with Lewin at the moment, but. You know, like I feel like he's somehow not gonna get it. I saw the top 3 odds. It's Messi, always finds himself as number 1, Kante 2, and Mbappe 3. So it's like, yo, you can get Mbappe out of there if Lukaku was to win it. Kante out of there. Messi, he's always gonna get the votes, so it's gonna be tough. But no, I agree. Why not? Why not?
That Champions League to back him this year. I don't think even in the knockout stage he was that crazy.
Belgium's first title, Inter's first title in 10 years.
Crazy.
Nah. I back that.
He's done history and the improvements in his game as well. I'd be like, yo, I want to see that nod. So
yeah, I'll back that still.
I'm on the Lukaku.
Nah, I'll back that. If they win the Euros and he's top scorer, and especially that KDB is injured. Hazard
this is
injured.
Gonna need
who they got now? Italy
carry job. That's
if he packs out Italy, that's like a
the country he's playing in,
bro. That's like I don't even know what the word is. That's like I can't even say coming of age because he's bro, that's some legendary shit. If he knocks them out without them, boy, that's gonna be played for ages, bro.
We're with you, bro.
But Hazard, Eden Hazard was looking back to his best for a little second.
Do you know what? You've been trying to run this for a couple of days now.
Don't you think though?
Like I was seeing flashes and moments.
Yeah,
there was moments where he was getting the ball and you'd see like little fast feet and you're like, Oh shit, yo, is he back?
Then boom, it was too
But then
much
you're
for him.
like, he disappeared for like 10 minutes, and you're like, yeah.
And the hammy went.
Still there.
I was like, oh no. But listen, because of that, I think Italy are going to beat them. And I also think Italy are going to beat them because a lot of times I go with like heritage and stuff. I just think they have that know-how. I think Belgium, when I've seen them, they beat Brazil in the World Cup. But still, I feel like they don't pass them tests.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 2016 when they lost to Wales. Like, I think they don't pass them tests. They still
harsh. It's harsh.
What's harsh?
He's saying
I think that's harsh. They beat
Wales was a magical
Portugal,
team.
they beat Brazil. You can't say you don't pass. They beat England.
No,
They
Brazil-
beat a
the
lot
When
Brazil
they
of-
one
beat
was
England,
the
what?
first
Third place
No,
in
they
the
beat
World
them
Cup.
twice
That
and
was
in the group
meaty,
stage.
though.
They-
That was
they've beat
meaty.
good
Yeah,
nations.
England are not. I don't think England are like. I'm talking about the test, like in
talking
them
about the top
moments.
dogs.
Yeah, like in the moments, bro. Like England beating Germany yesterday.
You're
for
saying
me
like right now, Italy, what they're about to face. Italy
yeah,
right
bro.
now in the
If they
moment are
get
the
through
top
them,
dogs, yeah.
I'll be impressed.
You think that's better than beating Brazil?
What?
Them beating Italy? Come on, that's.
I think so. I think in this moment,
Brazil,
yeah.
what, last World Cup?
Yeah, when they had Neymar, come on.
Nah, I think in this
Coutinho was
moment-
balling. I think that's harsh.
I might
bro.
edge it to Italy.
It's Brazil.
You know.
I think it's Brazil.
Again,
But
because
I
no,
do-
but I just
I
gave
rate
them the
them.
credit. I said
I rate
apart
them
from
for
that. I
that,
said
yeah.
apart from Brazil. Yeah, apart from the Brazil
Yeah.
one, which is good. But then obviously France came along and they lost. Unlucky.
So you think Italy
But I
might
still
nick it?
think they need that moment, man. We've been talking about golden generation, bro. Have we really been given a golden generation stuff? Even Croatia's golden generation. They got to a World Cup semis. It was like, you know what I mean? Like for me, when I'm looking at these guys,
They got to World Cup semis though.
who
Belgium's golden
last
generation.
World Cup.
Yeah.
against who, and they lost to France. Oh yeah, fair enough. Underwhelming about.
shit on them so
Yeah,
bad.
no, but you guys get what I'm saying. Something underwhelming about Belgium, bro.
I get you.
You don't feel like it's
because you're waiting.
got like
to
KDB
finally
has it.
deliver.
Time feels
We've been
like
hearing this golden generation
Yeah,
for
that's
like
what I'm
8
saying.
years. Since 2014. We've been hearing it pretty much. So it is time to deliver. My worry for them
and the
is
fact that we've seen so many come and go, like Company and that.
Yeah.
Like we've seen,
100%.
it's like this is the end of the road for them.
Benteke and them.
This is
man.
the end of the road. Like, so let's see. Bashwai and them, again. Mertens, bro, they're all gone now.
They all come and gone.
But I just think Italy's know-how somehow are gonna. I think Italy are gonna get
My
through
thing
them.
is, the reason why I think they're more of a team, and I think they're also better coached.
Yeah.
And I think Belgium are far too reliant on their stars, which showed, I think, from the group stage kind of onwards when Hazard and KDB came back. You saw the complete difference. Then you looked at Belgium like, oh shit, they're threatening. That first game when they didn't, I was like,
Do you know what
unless Lukaku's gonna absolutely carry them, I don't see it. And I hope Lukaku can do it some way, somehow. I'll give him the full respect if he does, but I think Italy will some way, somehow. edge.
The biggest threat, yeah, for me, for Italy, would have obviously been KDB, yeah, especially because of the position that he's in. He's playing. Italy's strength is that midfield three, bro. Them man keep the ball. They keep. I don't know
what
they
Italy's
do.
strength is because I think they're probably like their wing backs.
Do well, but I think
Their
it all
defense
starts
is solid.
that three are tempo setters.
That's the
bro.
brain.
Yeah, bruv. And I think if you're playing against someone like Jorginho and you have KDB, you need Jorginho thinking about defending. This whole tournament, Jorginho for me has been outstanding, but it's all it's nice for him, bro. He got this, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
If he had somebody like KDB playing against, he all of a sudden has to think defensively and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And for him not to be there, I just think Italy are gonna win that midfield battle. What? Witsel, Tielemans, and I don't even know who they're gonna put to replace. They're putting in their hopes on Carrasco. Jeez, man.
Brother. Yeah,
Carrasco,
Hey,
bro.
Chadley.
Tabasco.
Don't forget Chadley, brother. Tabasco. But no, let's briefly touch on as well 2 of the other games. Croatia, Spain, which I thought was probably the most exciting tie at a round, in all honesty.
I think I like the France game.
You like the France game? Yeah, I can
Yeah,
hear
I
it.
hear
But I
what you're
think
saying.
the last minute goals, I think the fact that you thought, yo, now we finally got a game, then Spain just went, nah, hold these, bruv. And listen, your guy has
And the
speed,
own
you know
goal.
what I mean?
The own goal as well. That own goal.
Yeah. But
You know what?
No,
Spain are
Morata
quite.
goal.
are you taking
Morata
Spain?
goal.
That was a good goal.
The only thing I want to ask from this game, really, are you taking Spain as serious contenders off the back of this?
Bro, remember the start? I read out their names. I said, they're not a bad team, bro. They could be dark horses. And I was like, it's crazy that Spain, as good as they are a dark horse. But,
I remember you said that was your line, yeah.
bro,
I can't believe we're calling Spain dark.
fam, Spain, yeah. The thing is, I can't lie. I feel like their bubble will burst soon. Who they got next? They got Who they got?
One sec. Let me get it up. Euros.
Switzerland.
Yeah.
They got Switzerland. Oh shit, they can get it. They're gonna. Is it Switzerland they got?
Yeah. They got Switzerland. Yeah, that's the first game actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Switzerland. They
you know.
Yeah, they should be.
Yeah, it's on
They
Friday,
should.
5 o'clock.
They should be beating Switzerland, man. Pedri having a very good tournament. Quietly going about his business, having a good tournament. Morata, as much as he misses chances, he's present all the time. And that's my thing about Harry Kane. Harry Kane can go missing. Morata, you know when Morata's having a bad game, he's gonna trend because he's embarrassing himself.
Yeah.
But when Harry Kane's having a bad game, it's like you just don't know he's on the pitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? That's
similar-
at least he
similar, I
puts
would say,
himself
to
out there,
Werner.
man.
Similar, I would say to Werner.
Yeah,
Werner, even when he's missing chances and having a bad game, he's constantly in your face. He's constantly threatening. He's constantly making runs. And Morata, you got to give him credit, bruv. It takes mentality to do that, bruv.
Mentality hype. Score, bruv. Just score after all your misses, bruv, about mentality hype. But now, Spain, I think they'll get through Switzerland. I think Spain are quietly going about their business, but I can't lie. I think when Spain get that big test, I think they'll go.
And just on the Ukraine-Sweden game as well, I want to give a big shout out to, I saw this, I'm branding him the Chernobyl Kimmich. My brother, Zinchenko. We need to start putting some respect.
Bro, you gave him a rule of Fuad on him, you know?
What do you mean?
The rule of
Champions
Fuad.
League final?
Yep. You cursed Zinchenko, bro.
Hey, I wanted to come back to that because I was giving him his flowers.
Bro, we hyped
now,
him and then boom.
And then listen, whatever happened. But at the Euros, he's balling out now again, bro. And I'm like, yo, consistent performances at club, now performing in midfield for country. When do we start respecting Zinchenko and stop looking at him like a side piece?
Tidy player, man. Tidy player, got technique. His goal was perfectly struck as well. That was a good strike.
Whip for that assist as well.
Bro, Yarmolenko, yo, remember when I did a don't shoot message about the greatest international players? I might have to put Yarmolenko in there, blood, because, yo, he's a monster for Ukraine, you know? The guy has 42 goals? He's chasing Shevchenko.
Ridiculous number, yeah.
He's chasing Shevchenko for the all-time scorer, and that ball outside the foot. Ridiculous. Yo, he's got quality. If England needs to watch out for him because he showed quality at West Ham, but he got injured.
Bro,
he got injured.
He learned first game. Holland.
What? Oh.
He smashed that first goal in. Nightmare, bro.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. You can't wait till the 70th minute against him because, yo, he'll ping one top bins, you know, and then all of a sudden we're chasing the game, fam. Like, he's that Shaqiri. That man, they'll pull something out from anywhere, fam.
And what's his name was unlucky? Your boy Forsberg put in a virtuoso performance, bro.
Yeah. But Isak, your boy.
Listen.
So wait, hold on.
Listen. All right, let's talk on it. Let's talk on it.
You know what? I like this. I like Isak. That's the thing, yeah.
But you want to shit on him.
Yeah, no, but it's a, bro, I don't know. I don't like overhype gets on my nerves, bro. That's the only thing. I like him, by the way. Let me put that out there. I like this brother, but he had 0 goals and 1 shot on target.
It was a nice little football.
And people were talking about him like he's having an outstanding tournament.
Was that?
I even saw people. I saw somebody do who do you think's the player of the tournament so far? People were saying Isak.
Don't do that. Nah, that's ridiculous.
People were saying Isak. I was like, what? Because he went on a few mazy runs.
Yesterday he was playing more in the 10 role.
10 hype. He's like 6'9".
But I know that's the thing I don't get. I like big man.
Hype,
you should
bro.
be the target man.
Bro, you know what I mean?
He's a center.
Get up top. You know what I mean?
But bro, it's like
trying to play
and I
point
thought,
forward.
yo, that first touch.
What the hell?
You're dumb.
Bro, come on, man.
But I thought he showed nice touches for a big man, as they say. He's like a modern day center.
Yeah, bruv.
Like big
like
man.
Jokic.
He's got the soft touches, yeah. But I thought, yeah, definitely they were, after the first game, it was like, I was like, are you not still talking about Isak? Like,
Bro,
the touch was in the first game in like the first 15 minutes. I get it, but he didn't even score.
He did a run and then shot again. Do you know what I think is? I
it was
think
a Spain game.
he did a run like through a few man and then he took a strike.
Okay.
And he started putting that all over BBC.
No, that's the one I'm talking about.
Oh, okay, yeah. Bro, do you know what? Yeah, I just feel like everyone loves to try and be that I found the gem kind of guy, and they force that one,
international tournaments, it's always like everybody discovers somebody for the first time, and it's like, I feel like a lot of people are watching.
Spinazzola. I'm like, who the fuck Spinazzola? I don't even know what team he plays for. Who do you play for?
The Danish brother you called me about the other day,
Merlin, bro. I'm liking it.
I'm liking this brother. I said, who is he?
Back.
We need to get him.
What do you call him?
Marley.
What
Is that not his name? It's
I've been hearing people say Maylai or something. I don't even know.
Maehle, right?
But it's got a foreign double A.
Machele.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. Let us know, bro.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
Good, man.
Yeah, he's been quality, but I feel like people forced that one. But you know what? In Ukraine, the only thing I think is good is that they played 120 minutes, bro, and that's good. That's good. Hopefully their legs are a bit gone. They picked up 2 injuries as well.
When is the game?
Sunday. No, Saturday.
They'll have enough rest, bruv. They'll get.
They picked up 2 injuries. See that leg break that you tried to say? That leg break that you tried to say is not a red card. Get out of here,
all right,
man.
was that a red card?
No.
Oh,
I don't think that was.
That's reckless.
No,
man.
bro. This is what I'm
it's
saying. There's a difference
excessive
between
force.
accidental and reckless.
It's
You laughed at the
reckless.
tweet yesterday, but that was accidental.
That
bro.
was reckless, bro.
You know what
You can do You can be accidental, but his leg was here.
The ball was
it was
bouncing.
here. Bro, you
I'm
got
going
something.
for the ball.
Bro, you gotta live by your decisions. Yeah, it was risky for him to go and try and punt the ball like that. In that
Can't
when
be
you're
brave
that
now.
close to someone,
He pulls out and
You-
that
bro-
man runs past. They say, you're not doing
bro.
your job.
I did not say he meant it, but it was reckless, bro. You can't be, bro. The
Accidental.
guy had to come on. He
Accidental,
only
bro.
broke his leg. If he broke his leg, what would you have said?
I get what you're saying, but I think now too much people are getting red cards because someone got injured.
Yeah.
Just because somebody gets injured doesn't mean it was a
Doesn't-
bad challenge.
I can't lie. As soon as I saw it, I started laughing. I was like, "This guy is long gone." How is this even going to VAR? Like, this guy is long gone. Like, come on, man, yo.
I don't know. I thought it was accidental personally. I thought it was one of those things where slow-mo replay and you see the leg extender and everybody goes, nah, no way, disgusting. And I'm like,
His eyes were on the ball the
you
whole
lot
way.
haven't the speed the game is going at. You're not processing. You're just going for the ball, bruv. Man,
What team?
it's
That was the
crazy
Sweden
to get
player,
to it.
right? That was
And
the Sweden player.
got-
He won the
got
ball
somebody
clean,
called Danielson
eyes on
or
the
something.
ball. The guy kind of ran into him.
Yeah.
Recky, man. They were like, I don't know, man.
No, but I hear you.
Yeah,
but
bro.
also
I get what you're
felt-
saying.
I get what you're saying, but bro,
But
if that
anyway.
happened to me, I'll be saying, get this guy off, please.
We'll wrap up with champ of the round and dud of the round.
Denmark and Wales.
Oh,
Denmark for me, yo,
Sorry.
man. Everyone's saying dark horse to everyone, but them, bro, they actually been.
They're not-
Let's be real. Let's not even say.
I'm not even calling them dark horse. I'm saying
been one of the team-
they're
they've been the team
they're
of the tournament.
feel-good team of the tournament.
But they've
They're the
actually
feel-
played good. They played good
The
football.
bubble will burst. The
Against
bubble
who?
will burst.
Against who?
I don't know. I know they got
Hey,
the
no,
Republic
he
next.
did rule of Fuad.
Ooh.
He messaged me. He goes, "Don't worry, Wales. We're gonna pattern them for you." For the next round."
You remember I was even putting the tweet out saying,
Yeah.
"Hey,
Wait,
Wales
hold
next?"
on. So you're saying the bubble will burst? That means the bubble's not gonna burst. That means the rule of thread is wrong. Fuck, and we got England. Oh,
They got
England
England
might play them
now,
soon. Oh
Hey,
shit.
you lot are so fucked with this hex.
Oh,
No
shit.
matter what way I go,
Oh,
England ain't winning this shit.
No.
But I do
We've
think
been
the bubble
cursed.
will burst at some point. But if
It might not
doesn't,
come home, bro.
I will be so
Oh!
happy because it will be for Ericsson. It will be a beautiful reason for a team to win it
Yeah.
if Denmark did win it. So
I
I
was-
wouldn't even be mad at it.
I was saying today, look at the way England be showing 1996. Like first of all, we didn't even win the competition. And imagine all the videos they show. Imagine what they be showing in Denmark right now. They must be showing all the man lifting trophies and
Outdrop.
bro. They must be real feel good down there, bro. Real talks. I think they can do something, but hopefully, we end that if we get through. You know what I mean? Big if.
That's what I'm saying. You
Big
see,
if
he's
we
doing what
get
I
through.
was doing. It's like,
Nah,
hey,
but
we're
you're
in the
cursed.
semis.
You're cursed. I get my shouts right. My shouts come right.
Hey, for your sake, I hope it is.
Fuad doesn't even get shouts wrong. It's just when he says something, the opposite
Opposite
has
happens,
to happen.
Allah says, nah, you ain't winning this one, big man. Hey, but champ of the round, dud of the round. Who's your champs? You would say
Champ of the round. Gotta give it to Raheem.
unanimous.
Gotta give it to Raheem, man. You know, as we really touched on in the beginning, boy from Brent, doing it in his hometown, doing it where he's got tattoos of it on his body.
Iconic, bruv.
Bro, speak to anyone from Northwest about Raheem. Bad, they'll come and fight you. You know, yo, that guy.
Rightly so, bro.
He's a hood hero, bro. I'm no cap, man. So for me, it's got to go to him. And I'm not gonna lie, you see that thing though that you touched on. I gotta be real because it'll be fake if I don't say it. That Harry Kane thing about him being on the front pages.
Yeah.
Harry Kane's story for that game was bigger than Sterling's.
Was it?
Bro, he hadn't scored a goal. So it's like when he scored, he went on the papers. I wouldn't say that one is racist. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
Like, I'm
say
not gonna
it's a
lie.
racial thing.
Sterling was the front cover against Scotland. I mean, against Croatia. He was the front cover against Czech Republic.
Man,
Kane broke his duck and he got it. I think people are being a bit.
My thing is,
you know what I mean? Come on, man. By the way,
I would have taken Grealish.
But wait.
I would have taken Sterling.
But the only
Kane
thing
just
is,
didn't make sense for me.
No, but the thing is, it's because he had that
Kane
story.
ending a dry spell.
I know, but you know, the nation just got behind
celebrating
that.
now.
The nation got behind that. But also, bro, people didn't even see on BBC. They did a 15-minute segment on Sterling where they were speaking with his childhood teacher. His teacher was talking about he was crying when he saw Sterling score. They went back to his old school. So Sterling did get his credit, bro. I just think people, sometimes the internet is a bit too sensitive.
Nah, man. When it's
a bit too sensitive.
When it's a moment like that, when you've been the man carrying the nation on your back. As we said, bro, every big game, he scored a decisive.
I think if Kane had scored already in the tournament, Sterling would have been the front cover.
I don't think so. I think it would have still been Kane because they just love Kane. He's the captain and the centerpiece. I get it, but I thought Grealish or Sterling would have even made some more sense personally. But my champ, I'd probably say Seferovic for Switzerland. I'll give him champ. Zinchenko, give him a shout as well.
Sommer for saving Mbappe's penalty.
Sommer, respect as well. Yeah,
but he got packed 3 goals, so maybe not.
Hey, the save was still good, you gotta respect it. Dud of the round, who would you say?
Mbappe for the whole tournament. Yeah.
De Ligt, I would say.
De Ligt.
No, De Ligt for this is the round. I'm sorry, you cost us, bro. Slapping the ball like that. Dud.
What about Simon?
Who? Oh, the keeper. No, the keeper. Yeah, for
Unai.
Yeah. That was done.
I almost forgot.
Aye, but I can't lie. Yeah, I can't lie. Was that pass?
The back pass. I knew you was gonna say
that. There was no pass appreciation.
Nah.
That guy, man, just
That's
gets the keeper, bro.
Nah.
But he's a keeper. Know your players.
He was already looking up where.
Bro, you gotta know your players, bro. Am I gonna
know your players?
Nah,
bro.
Know your players, man.
Spain's goalkeeping position is so cursed, bro.
Bro, everyone, you've all played with a player that you know maybe has a good touch. You don't give it.
Don't
you know a player that's slow. You don't ping it until he runs onto it. My man's booting it to Simon and for him to do what?
Who was it? Was it Busquets as well?
Pedri, yeah, bro. Bro, Pedri thinks he's playing with Ter Stegen. Ter Stegen would have probably controlled it like that and then bodied it out, bro. But it's not him. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man.
Deschamps and Frank de Boer as well. I'll give them that.
And you don't want to touch on the breaking news that just happened? Away from the Euros. You finally got your manager, your dad.
Back into reality.
Your dad, you know what I mean? I know you be saying you're looking for your dad. Your dad's right there, bro.
This guy.
He's in White Hart Lane now.
Happy Father's Day, bro. Welcome home, Nuno. Welcome to Tottenham. Listen, bro. It is what it is, man. It's one of those. It's hard to get excited about disappointment. The situation that we've been in. I mean, we could probably name a starting 11 of managers we've interviewed. And we've landed at Nuno. I'm sorry, but this is Jose Light. You're telling me we sacked Jose.
It's just bold Jose.
To bring in Jose. Literally, bro. Literally.
It's just bold Jose with no trophies.
Jose, bro. Like,
Literally.
it just makes no sense for me. And the thing is, for me, it's like, what's going to change now? Like, are they all of a sudden going to start backing him financially? Are they going to clear out this squad?
I don't get
It'll be interesting to see what happens for me. I don't know. I'm going to go home, obviously, digest it. Spurs eye view.
Maybe it was sign Adama.
Listen, Doherty's got a new lease of life. I know that.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I
5
mean?
at the back might come.
5 at the back might come now. So, boy, wing-back type.
Yeah, Region. Man, you might get the best out of them.
Listen, for me, Nuno's not even like a shit manager. I don't look at. I think the job he's done at Wolves is decent. I think
it's good.
Porto before that, I know he got sacked finishing second or whatever, but I think he's a decent manager. Is he what Spurs wanted after sacking Jose to come in? Hell fucking no.
Yo, why would you even take a job knowing you were like 9th choice? I wouldn't.
I don't know.
Bro, Ryan Mason should have just got another year, mate. Just see and then wait until a good manager comes along.
Shut up, man.
Like, bro, what are you talking about? What about Ledley King? Why ain't Ledley King getting the job?
I was been saying that,
Like,
bro.
they'll be spitting on everyone.
There you go. You see? This is why black men don't get opportunities.
Shout out
Another
Patrick
black man
Vieira.
down, yeah.
Vieira. Black man get opportunities now, yeah. Hey, shout out Vieira for getting that Crystal Palace job, man. Crystal Palace have always been the home of the brothers, man.
Brother.
And they're continuing that.
Now he's got all
Big
the young
him up.
bucks there as well.
But they got a big rebuild. They've got 10 man leaving on free
finishing
agency
contracts.
Wait,
Yeah,
it must be today, June 30th. So
June. Yeah,
they'll all be gone. But the only other thing that we can really talk about is Sancho.
The deal that should have been announced fucking 15 years ago.
Right. You know what I mean? It's
similar. It's hard to get excited about that, bro.
Yeah. To be honest, I ain't gonna lie. It was hard to get excited, but then when you actually see done, tick, like it hasn't been officially, but like all the stuff is saying it's all signed and it's all done. So I mean, that's a big signing for us, man. Like I'm telling you, I don't want to be a killjoy, but I can't get too excited and with Ollie in charge. Yeah, I'm trying to say. I'm sorry. I've said no matter who we sign, I think we're gonna be in trouble under Ollie. So I can't get too excited. But one thing I can get excited about is we're signing one of the best young talents in the world.
71 million?
73 million. Yeah, and bro, last summer it was 126 million. So I mean, well done, I guess, to the board in a way. But we didn't win no trophies in that period. So maybe we did need him. But we moved. Yeah, I'm trying to say. But you know what? I'm happy to see him, man. South London stand up. You know what I'm trying to say. So we moved, man. Come on.
Anyway, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video. Back again next week.
When are we after the quarterfinals?
After the quarters or semis. We'll be back soon anyway. Stoppage Time TV. Wow.
It's coming home. It's coming home.
We have our sponsors here. We are Manscaped, so make sure you redeem and get your 20% off.